What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Talks with Dhawks. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm here with
LIIFTOFF, you know the vibes, LIIFTOFF.
my boy. We haven't seen each other since what?
Lehman's like 10 years, bro, almost.
I graduated in 2014.
And I graduated 2016, brother.
2016. It's been a while.
Exactly.
But we back. We here. We working. My
Yes,
brother.
Yo.
Let them know what it is you do, because I know you're creative like me.
Yes.
What you got?
What's good, everybody? So for those who don't know, my name is LIIFTOFF. I'm a producer, creative, songwriter, you know what I'm saying? But mostly right now, just producing heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. Make sure you check out his beats. I'm going to tag every link possible that he has to help support. Make sure you check out his work. So, my brother, let's get into it, right?
Yes.
Since we haven't seen each other, what could you say life has taught you?
Life has taught me that
Growing up all these years since, we graduated, what has life taught you?
nothing is guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, and you just gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen tons of friendships. The closest of friends who were, of that in high school have parted ways, for whatever reason in life, family, jobs, travel, this, that, and the third. It could be whatever, but, life has taught me that nothing is promised, and you just gotta keep pushing and just keep being great.
Do you have an example of something not being promised, or life showing you that something's not promised? I don't want it to get dark, but if you want to, the obvious.
No, you got it. Man, like I said, like friendships, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people could be the closest of friends, and then for whatever reason, life just happens, and they just part ways. But there is that particular group of people that definitely do stick around and check on their friends and make sure that they Gucci great. And that's what it's all about, and that's one thing that I definitely also took away from the time of me and Dhawks not seeing each other as much, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think, like, being raised with your family and your family dynamic and the way you grew up, your livelihood, do you feel like it prepared you to be an adult that you are today?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so the things you went through in life younger, the people that you looked up to older, they prepared you for life?
Yes, they definitely prepared me for life, whether it be from the smallest life lessons to the most critical life lessons. Most of us learn life lessons through mistakes, and through mistakes and through our fuck ups. We definitely try to improve and just try to make it better one day at a time.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there were a couple people that, especially, I'm not going to say names, but there were a couple people that I would expect from me. Like, I even envisioned it when I was younger. Yeah. Like, we're going to grow old together. We're going to be best friends. We're going to have this life together. And you're going to get married. I'm going to get married. And we're all going to be doing this, the shit you see on TV. Like, everybody grew old together and had kids and Danny stuff. So just to see that it's not like that now is like, damn, it kind of throws me off. But kind of makes me a little sad. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. But it's crazy because even after all these years, you still around. I'm blessed for that. I'm happy for that. A lot of people
Likewise, my brother.
And the fact that we could create is great too. So I want to ask you questions about your creative history, right? What made you want to get into making beats? Because I know you still rap.
Right.
Or you still do, right? Would you consider yourself a rapper still? Or you just put that on hold?
Yeah, facts. I put that on hold now to focus more on production. So that creative process started back in Lehman. Ironically, that's crazy, bro.
You used to do talent shows and
all that
dancing, Michael Jackson. I remember that.
Yo, bro, I did that shit one time, bro. Never again. It was cool.
You was embarrassed?
Nah,
like, when you think about it now, like, you like, wow, what was I doing?
Nah. I watched the video, bro. I laugh at it, you feel me? Because MJ's my dude, you feel me? Like, he's definitely one of my biggest musical inspirations, aside of Tupac and you know, this, that, and the third. But those two are definitely my two biggest musical inspirations. But it definitely started in Lehman though. Sophomore year is when I decided to take you know, songwriting and just the music portion more serious.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you know, you're gonna go through your trials and tribulations. You know, there were times where I'll definitely rap for people, and you know, they'll have their little comments or whatever and all that. But instead of reacting to those comments in a negative light, I use them to, you know, to push me, you know, and better my craft, and you know, go full throttle with it, go crazy.
What were things people have said? You don't got to name specific people, but
Nah, they'll just say sarcastic shit, gang. You feel me? You know how it is, bro. They'll say little sarcastic shit to try to get a reaction out of me. You feel me? Like, that's all it is now. From people to try to get reactions out of people, just to see how they gonna take what you got to say to them. You feel me? And
how far I could push you down.
the type shit. You feel me? And a lot of the times, like, I'll peep that shit, you know, just from the, like, even if I ain't know that person personally or whatever, you know, they'll say shit, and you know, I would just use it to you know, to my most
Motivate yourself.
exactly, and just go crazy with the songwriting. And but it definitely started in Lehman, sophomore year, writing, performing. I didn't get into production a few years later, which was like 2017, 2018, when I little by little started going crazy with the production. But now is more full time.
Do you remember that time where you told yourself with the production? I want to ask about the rap, and I want to ask about the production, because I know there was a time for me with this content creation that I know that specific day where I said, I'm going to take this serious, and this is going to be something that I'm going to do to change my life. So for you with the rap, what was that time that you said, you know what, this could change my life, I'm going to go hard with this?
That's a good question, because I was going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you ever have a time where you felt like people weren't taking you serious with your content, or did you always feel like, oh, now people gonna fuck with my shit as long as I'm being myself, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started doing it, I had more moments of success than failure, because I was very well known in Lehman. So, like, to have that support just came instantly, especially after high school, because I started doing videos after high school. So I started getting a lot of love, and people already knew me. So it was like, oh, he's funny. We know he's funny. Then boom, you know, just instant, you know, with the Heat Fire, that video went off, and that was like my second, third video that I ever did.
That shit went crazy. I remember.
So once it started becoming the norm that this is what I do and who I am, you lose a little bit of, I guess I got cooled off, you know, like I cooled off or whatever. But I don't, mostly people, like family, it's mostly family, because those are the ones that care about me and they want to see my growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. They would be the ones that like doubted me or wasn't
critique
like, oh,
you the most.
Yeah, exactly. Or be like, wait, you're doing videos? Like, oh, you're trying to be one of those.
Always.
Oh, you're trying to be one of those.
One of those niggas.
Yeah. So it's like, like this is what I'm gonna do. This is, you know, what's gonna change my life. But that was definitely a moment that.
It's true, bro. Family.
But not friends too much. Like people never, or at least never told me up front. Like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, you bugging. It would mostly be, you know, either they didn't share it or they didn't comment and be like, you know. But no one ever told me up front. A friend. Family, yes. What about you?
Yeah, I've had times. It's funny you say family, because I've had a few encounters where family have just tried to say, you know, funny slick shit, you know, because I'm taking my shit serious. You know what I'm saying? So there's truth. Family could definitely be the biggest critique sometimes, but you just gotta keep striving, keep pushing. You know, every day is a new day. I try not to dwell on the negative shit. You know, not everything is I'm not gonna be satisfied with everything I create. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
that happens to you too?
The listener, yes.
So you don't get satisfied? That be happening to me, but I'm like, damn, am I? Like, I don't know. I just be overthinking a bit. Like, why? I wouldn't think of it as like a con or a negative, because I look at it as like, okay, this is done, on to the next shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can I make now? Now it's time to make some better shit now. You know, of course there's times where
I make fire beats. I make a fire track. Oh yeah, this shit fire. Da, da. But I don't like to really stay stuck on that one joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or that
I'm
one,
the same way.
That one
the minute I
particular-
post something next, I'm thinking about the next thing that I posted.
Yeah.
There was a time, I'm gonna tell you a time where I felt bad about doing what I was doing. Not bad, like I felt terrible because I didn't get the
recognition
that I thought I deserved.
Right.
So you remember Smooth L?
Yeah, Smooth L. Yes.
So there was a video I posted a while back, and this is when he was hot. So I made a skit that took me 2 days to make, because I still, I live with my parents. So I didn't feel like making videos. I get nervous making videos. I don't want them to hear me saying crazy shit or being loud. So it took me 2 days because my mom goes to pick up my father from work. So while she was going to pick up my father from work, I said, let me make these videos. I only had like 20, 30 minutes at the time to do it. So it took me 2 days. I remember when I finally did it, edited it, put it out, that shit got like maybe 130 views. But that was very low for me because it was, how do I say this? Like I was so used to getting a certain amount of number. Like the minimum was like 2,000. And then anything else after that is like, okay, this is great. So when that happened and I got 2 comments in like maybe a day of it being posted, I kid you not, bro, I cried. Because it was like, I sat there in my room and I just started crying because I put in so much work, so much effort for this, and I didn't get the love I deserved. When is it gonna be my turn? I've been doing this, I'm trying. And it hit me, it's like, damn, I really started crying. I started listening to Big Sean to get that motivation back, to help me,
You
forget about
Big Sean? Big Sean is a GOAT, bro.
Yeah, Big Sean is my favorite rapper.
Goated. That's
so
tough.
I started listening to him, and then the words he was saying and the song that I played is just like, okay, what's next? I literally bounced back from that. I said, what's next? Next video.
No pun intended.
So I want to ask you, have you ever had a moment like that before? Where it's like either you cried or you just questioned, like, what am I doing?
Yeah, bro. Tons of times, bro.
Let's talk about it.
So there's been times. This is one time I was working on my third project, Welcome Back to Something Special.
Yeah.
At that time, I was just heavy on the song formatting, process, how to structure a song, how to make catchy songs,
Yeah.
And during the process of that project, I would dumb it down, like I'm used to, like I'm a lyrical artist, you know what I'm saying? So lyrics, punchlines, metaphors, all that witty shit was on me, but for this particular project, I wanted to give it a little, a little switch up and focus more on the song structure, how to write catchy stuff, things that would gravitate to people easier, and that project, I love that project, you feel me? But I felt like it didn't gravitate to people like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I always took away from that particular project, and since then I've never dumbed it down again,
While you was dumbing it down, how did you feel knowing that you were dumbing it down?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, like, you
didn't feel.
Nah. Let me not say it's not cool. In the moment, I'm not gonna lie, I was just having fun with it because it was like, it was all new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not writing the complex lyrics, you feel me? Not writing this, that, and the third as I would, write normally. It was a challenge. Don't get me wrong. To put some of these songs together, it took me one of the songs. It took me like 2 years to write.
Really? For
sure. Yes, and it's on the project. The song is called I think it's called Believe Me if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I heard that project, but the song is called Believe Me, and it's the last song on the project. And that song took me like 2 years to write because of not just trying to find the right words.
No, take your time.
It took me a while to write because I just wanted it to be right. You know what I'm saying? So I just let it sit. And of course the verse came back to the verse came to me sometime later. You know what I'm saying? And I finished it then and I recorded it then. But yeah, bro, there's been times where I've definitely doubted myself, doubted my craft, and I try not to doubt myself. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna have doubters. We always gonna have doubters, people that not gonna fuck with us because we're the ones that's putting out the content. You know what I'm saying? We're it's us. If it was somebody else, you know, who they didn't know, them niggas would be, you know what I'm saying? They would obviously get more love or whatever. Yeah. But for some reason, people don't like to gravitate to and show love as much to people that they actually know, and that's something that's always bothered me. You feel me? But I just keep it pushing, bro. You feel me? I just keep it pushing, keep it going. You know.
How does that make you feel, knowing that the ones closest to you won't support you, but the ones that never met you are the ones that are gonna help you become where you need, you know, get where you need to be? How does that make you feel?
It's also a life lesson, but it's eye-opening too to see that, you know, because if you're one to show love, you know, if you're one to show love to someone, you know what I'm saying? If you show love to someone, you would expect that energy back. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't receive that energy back, it's like, all right, cool. You know, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. I'm not gonna, for me, show you the same type of love I was showing you with your content. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand that shit too, bro. People can't get upset about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is, you get what you give. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people think is you get. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck out of here, my nigga. You
So I want to ask you this, right? Regarding that, you just said that. Yeah. This is just an example, right? Let's say you really support what I do. Like, you love it. You think I'm great at what I do, and you share it, tag me, all that stuff, right? And then let's say I appreciate it, but I don't like what you do. Like, I don't think you're that good or whatever. Do you feel like that's a reason to stop supporting me?
Nah, I think is you know, that's something that
you genuinely fuck with what I do, but I appreciate it, but I don't think you're that good at what you do. Would you stop supporting me?
No, I would not stop supporting you. I would definitely keep supporting you. I would just have to better my shit.
This is not me personally. I'm just saying in general.
I feel you. I'll definitely keep supporting, you know, her or him, you know, or whoever, you know, or whichever creative, you know, and the content.
Because like, let's say you, who's your favorite rapper?
Alive right now, Hove.
You know what's crazy? I was just about to say that. I was just about to use Jay-Z as an example. Let's say you always sharing Jay-Z, always sharing Jay-Z. Yeah. You meet him. Yeah. You put him onto a beat of yours. Yeah. He says, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not really feeling it. Yeah. When you go home that day, what's your thought process? Fuck him because he doesn't support me, or you still gonna support him or like believe in him?
I'm making 5 bangers right there. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. You're not fucking with this beat? All right, cool. I'm gonna make 5 different other bangers, bro, and just, you know, just try to present them in a different light. You know, a lot of times timing is everything, but nowadays we don't have that much time, you know, to you know what I'm saying, to acquire, to have for ourselves. So it's all about opportunity. Yeah. Right place, right time type shit, you know. Yeah. And if Hove don't fuck with one of my beats, I mean, it's just, you know, it's time to level up, you know. Make 5 more heaters, if not 10 more heaters, you know, and just keep getting better at my craft. That's it. That's
you
really
still gonna support him though?
Of course.
Okay. Why? Why won't you be the type of person like, you know what, you don't support me, and I've been supporting you this whole time. I'm out. You don't get my support no more. Like, does the person you support have to support you back?
I feel like it's all a mutual respect type of vibe, you know. Before anything, I feel like I gotta respect you first. Yeah. Before I even go and show love to
Respect the
to
person.
what you do. Respect the person, right?
And then the craft, craft.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, that's how I've been moving as of lately, and you know, because like I said, people nowadays expect the love to be shown, and it's like you're not always going to receive that love, you know, that you expect, you know, to receive, you know. So it's all about just you know, moving forward and just, you know, you'll receive credit when credit is due type shit, you know. People greatness, real recognizes real, you know what I'm saying, all the time, you know, whether, you know, your shit is making beats, whether it's cooking, whether it's you know, blogging your life, you know what I'm saying, going shopping, you know, this, that, and the third. People gonna recognize real if you real with what you do, you know, and that's how I move.
What's a piece of advice, life-wise, that you want the people to know? And also, as a creative, with what you do specifically, what's a piece of advice that you would like to give?
Damn, bro. Life-wise, life advice?
Yeah. I know it's the hot corner, it's the hot seat.
Oh, damn.
Let's get it. It said, look both ways before crossing the street.
Yeah.
Life-wise, and then beats, never give up. No, I need some. Some real.
Life-wise,
the first thing that comes to your mind. Something that somebody told you. Anything.
Don't be afraid to take risk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Life is about taking risk. Life is about, I've been told, you know, millions of times that life is about taking risk. And so with this production and this lane, I've just been taking all the risk as you know, as I can with it, you know, to make sure that I put myself in a position where, you know, my production will be recognized, you know, by the right people, you know, and by the right listener as well, you know, and that's how I'm really moving. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You really put me in the hot seat with this question, man. But for real, life is about taking risk. Life is about taking risks, my brother, and that's something that really sticks in the back and the front of my head. You feel me? For sure.
Okay, and then as a producer, beat maker, is that the same thing? A producer and a beat maker? Because I don't really understand what's the difference between a producer and a beat maker. Engineer, producer, beat maker, like what's the difference?
You know what's crazy? Like I'm really trying to think of it as like, I'm really trying to think of this producer thing as like how Quincy Jones was moving when like he was working with Michael, you know, the process of Thriller, like, you know, super producer, like, you know, niggas like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying, he was a super producer, a producer, someone who was a part of the whole process, you know. And the beat maker, it's a good question you asked that. That's crazy. A beat maker is someone, you know, that just makes beats, you know, and offers them to the artist. I'm trying to be a producer, someone that is involved with the full process.
All aspects of
everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be a part of the writing process because that's you, you know, but like the studio time, like just the sessions, all that, you know what I'm saying? Like I make the beat, I got to have a say on what the fuck, you know, the outcome of the you know, of the shit gonna be, you know, of what the song gonna be, the project gonna be.
I just thought of Travis Scott and Mike Dean. You know Mike Dean? That's what he does, right?
Mike.
You know who that is?
No, you might have to inform me.
Okay, I will. Because he was a part of the process of making Travis Scott's The Astroworld.
Okay.
So I'll let you know after. But okay, so yeah, what's a piece of advice you would give to someone who's out there who does what you do?
Just keep cooking up. Don't be afraid to play your beats to people.
Promote, right?
To promote yourself. Promotion is key. Promotion is key, you know what I'm saying? Network. Don't be afraid to hit up other people, you know. Don't wait for people to do not wait for people to hit you up. Hit them up first. Even if you don't get the response you expect to receive, you know, I'm always sending packs out to different artists, you know, to see what their reaction will be like. And yeah, you know, there's times where I don't receive the, you know, the response that I would expect, but it's cool because that same pack I sent to that artist, I don't send the same beats to every artist, you know what I'm saying? But that same pack I sent to you, I'm gonna send to the next artist, if not with different beats, you know, just it varies. But I'm always sending different packs. I'm always trying to network with different artists, you know, who are really trying to make bangers and are really trying to, you know,
make a name out of for themselves.
Get their music played out, you feel me? Played out there, you know, for real, you know. So that's always been the vibe since I've entered this new production lane, you know, for real. Yeah, keep doing your thing, word. Keep working.
And we're gonna end it right here. Where can they reach you? If anybody wants beats, if anybody wants to contact you to work, where can they reach you?
First and foremost, you can reach me on the gram at LIIFTOFF, LIIFT off OFF _. You know, you can reach me there, right there on my Instagram. Shoot me a DM and or shoot me an email at liftoffbeats@gmail.com. You know, same as my Instagram name, but with the beats and @gmail.com at the end. Shoot me an email and we'll definitely cook up.
But all right, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Seriously, hit up Liftoff.
Make sure y'all follow Dhawks.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, see y'all next episode. Let's get it.